region of the eye orbit. That's all it
top of
means.
the eye.
Yeah.
And then the frontal sinus, the hole in the front.
Frontal sinus.
And then supraorbital foramen or notch.
Little hole.
Yep. Those feel like foramina. They're the big foramen. And there's not. There's one of each.
Where's the olfactory foramina?
Inside the ethmoid bone, cribriform plate.
Can I see it from here?
When I turn it over, this one has 2 notches.
Oh, and it's either like a notch or a form.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's why it says or.
That's what it was. Okay.
This one has one of each.
Okay, and then there's the parietal bones. And then temporal bones.
And then on the side.
Zygomatic process.
So first you need to know where the zygomatic bone is. Then you look for that suture. That's the zygomatic process of the temporal bone because it's pointing to the zygomatic bone. That's the temporal process of the zygomatic bone because it's pointing to the temporal bone.
Okay.
Together, that's the zygomatic arch.
And then there's mastoid process. Big bone.
It's temporal bone.
And then there's external auditory meatus.
The whole.
And then squama.
Flat part.
And then styloid process.
Styloid process.
Those are the things you
The
showed me.
pointy.
Yeah. That one's still got a piece of one. I know 2 of them did, so this must be the other one that did. No, you don't. Which one did? Just that little tiny piece is all. Pretty much they've been running. You can kind of tell where they're at anyway, but some of it helps to be able to see a little bit more of it. That must be the other one. Yeah, that one's got a
Oh,
much
yeah, that
longer
one
one on
has
that
it
side.
for
This
sure.
side's really long.
Yeah.
And then there's the stylomastoid foramen.
So you look at the mastoid process, then you look at where the styloid process would be, and then you find that little hole right there. Because it's between the two, stylomastoid foramen.
And then mandibular fossa.
That's where the jaw fits.
And then the carotid canal or foramen.
Canal. Right there. You can only see it from this view. It will empty into the foramen lacerum.
And then there's the petrous portion.
Is that a whole thing?
And then there's internal auditory or acoustic meatus.
Internal auditory. Right there. Through the petrous portion.
And then the occipital bone with the external occipital protuberance.
Protuberance. This one doesn't have a real pronounced one. That's just it right there. Let me see if one of these is better for it. That's much better. It's a flat one like I have, like I was talking about. I have mine's broad.
Is it if you know how guys they get like really short haircuts and you can see
You
it
see a
sticking
lump,
out?
yep.
Oh, okay.
It's right there on that one, and this one's would be a little more pointed overall. It's right there. And then a few times it'll be almost like a knob in the back.
And then foramen magnum.
That's the big hole.
Or spinal cord.
Oh yeah.
And then occipital condyles.
Left and right.
And then hypoglossal nerve.
That's what that's going through.
There's so many different holes.
There's condylar fossa.
Right behind them. Usually has a hole in
Behind
it,
the
but
condyles?
you're looking at the fossa. The fact there's a depression, with or without the hole doesn't matter. There's a depression. Yeah, so it's just behind them, posterior to them.
And those are the condyles, right?
Yeah, the smooth part.
And then there's the sphenoid.
Yeah.
And then the sella turcica.
Right there.
And then lesser wings left and right.
Right in front of it. They're pretty much broken. This one's a little bit better shape. So they're right in front. It's kind of broken too. I don't know if I got my hand there. Oh, better view. Oh, there they are. Now they're intact.
So those are the lesser, and then
Yep.
the greater.
Come up the sides, all the way up.
All the way to the sides.
That's what I'm holding it by on both sides.
Okay. And then there's foramen rotundum.
Hang on, so you can see the edge of it. So that's greater wing, and then the inside's where my other finger is. Foramen rotundum, you come up the floor, right there. And it'll come out through the back of the eye.
And then foramen ovale.
Is that oval shaped one? And then I told you guys, always turn it so you can see what it looks like from the other view. It's still oval.
Okay. And
We're
then
still in the sphenoid.
there's foramen spinosum.
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 No spin, spines. The little bitty guy just fits. You can hear it catching on the way out because it's so narrow. And that's where it comes out from that view.
Okay.
So it's a little more lateral, slightly posterior and lateral to the ovale. Then the big one, it's not listed there, but it'll come up later, there, is going to be the foramen lacerum. So it's more medial to those and just up, kind of straight across from the ovale. So you look that view versus that view. Okay, so those three are actually close.
And then sphenoid sinus.
Can't see it here.
And then the nose model.
None of them are broken. Usually you can't. So the nose model.
Pterygoid processes.
So these parts come up right behind your teeth. So describe, think in your mind, the sphenoid's like a butterfly. They hold their legs down when they fly. So that's them pointing down. And again, they're left and rights. The lesser wings, greater wings, the holes, technically everything on there is left, right. It's a single bone, except the sella turcica, because it's the groove in the middle.
And then there's the cristogali. And then cribriform plate.
It's all of that stuff around it.
And then olfactory foramina.
The little holes in it. So remember the day of the test, if the pen's right through one, what's the structure? Cribriform plate. What's the opening? Olfactory foramina.
And then superior nasal concha.
Not on this at
And
all.
then, yeah. So it's
You don't even have
nasal.
inferior. Oh, I lied. You got part of them.
And then ethmoid sinuses.
That one doesn't have anything.
And then the perpendicular plane. Can you see?
Not on any of these yet. Got one more skull to look. Nope. Okay, so